What's up, Daily Bread? I mean, come on now. Do y'all rock with us or what? It's my birthday, y'all, and we supposed to be winning. So my gift to y'all is I hope you guys are in these trades. The team and I were on there this morning. We scalped this bad boy down, scored about 85 pips. Remember, we called that it would go down to about 108, which was this area, and it did. But it went a little lower. But as you can see, we caught it as low as 107.86, and now we are paying for all of that time. And how are we paying for that time? By getting paid. So on the left side, you have the 1 minute chart, and on the right side, you have the 1 hour chart. If I take this 1 hour to the 2 hour, I think it is, we get some new information here. Um, what time frame was that? It wasn't the 2 hour then, or maybe it was that one. I think it was. Let's check. Hold on. We're gonna see in just a second. It was the 15 hour. That's what it was. So I was looking at the 15 hour, and I think Lamar and I were looking at the daily and some other stuff here, but that 15 hour really stood out. But as we can see from the higher time frames, this is all uptrend. So even though this 15 hour is showing this rally base drop, I'm still anticipating that this is going to create most likely some type of flip zone here. We're going to get another base candle only for the uptrend to continue. I think, just guessing here, but I think they're going to keep going up, and they're not going to stop until they get up here to a hidden level inside of this candle here. Where is that hidden level? Well, if you have access to all the time frames, because you got the premium subscription here on Black Friday like you were supposed to, then you'll be able to access the 216 minute. You're probably asking yourself, what is that? Well, one of our team members, Mr. Juan himself, um, he identified this time frame because our other team member, Lamar, always recognized that there was a possibility that key levels or zones could be identified on a 1.5 day chart. Unfortunately, there's no way to type that in. There's no 1.5 day. Even if you try to type in, 36 hours, as you can see, you just get not applicable. So because we weren't able to see it, um, he always just felt like there was something, being hidden. So what happened was Juan, being the engineer-minded gentleman that he is, he came up with an idea, and so he calculated 1/10 of a day and a half, and that's what 216 minutes is. It's 1/10 or 10% of a day and a half. And so, looking at that level, we now can see here there is indeed a supply zone that was hidden right here. So we have that. This being the proximal, I'm sorry, that being the distal based on current price, and this being the proximal. Let's go ahead and widen this chart out here. Let's look at it from a bigger picture perspective here. And now you can see here that price action is basically responding to all of this demand here that we actually had on the 15-hour chart. Let's go back there real quick. And I'm just going to change some of these markings so that you guys can see what I'm talking about here. So this is the zone that price action went into. This is the distal demand zone, but that's the distal. And this is the demand zone as well, but it is the proximal. All right. So you can see it's in demand right now on the 15-hour chart. And so it's starting to respond to it. And as it goes up, we're going to have to deal with this here. This is a minor resistance level. That's what I'm going to refer to it as. It's resistance, but it's minor. What does that mean? It means that we might get a pullback, but we will not get a reversal. So I know that sounds like a contradictory statement, but a reversal means the trend has changed. A pullback means the trend has been halted or hindered temporarily, but it will continue. So I don't see this holding. I see it maybe pulling back, but I don't see it shorting from here. So I don't know what we're going to get, but this is the first area where we may want to cash out until we get more clarity as to what it's going to do. So this first area would be 108.67. So maybe you can TP at 108.66 if you like. The other alternative is to just take it all the way to the top. As Kai would say, the tippy top of this pivot here, and that's 109, which is actually where I'm at. You're taking a risk if you do that because they might just turn here. But again, if we suspect or anticipate that they're going to break through this anyway, then there's a chance you could, or I could, since I'm the one in the trade, get that price. Now, if they continue to go up, like we suspect, this is that area where there's no zone there. It's hidden. And so it's not till we get down to, I think, that 216 minute. You guys can see it's just red. But I do like this one here. That is a nice drop, base drop there. That looks like consolidation, consolidation. Yeah, it just looks nasty until you get to that 216 minute. There's a 3 hour. That's reflective of a downtrend, but at the upper part of it. This lower part is uptrend. This part is downtrend. So they might take this all the way to the distal. If they use this as um, supply. Oh, I don't have one of those. All right, I'll just use this then. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. That's what it is. All right, so let's go to 216 minute. All right, we'll do that. And then we'll do that. There we go. Aha. So we have our supply zone here, and this will be the distal. And then this bottom one here, bottom portion, that'll be the proximal. So let's go ahead and get the other supply zone there. And we're getting more uptrend alerts on the 10-second chart. It's showing more uptrend. So we are looking good, you guys. Looks like they're going to close the market in our favor. Supply zone. All right. I've maxed out my margin, meaning I've used up everything I possibly got to capture this move here. So here we are in the 216 chart. I'm trying to map everything out for you guys. Just want you to see, once again, this demand zone reflective on the 15-hour chart shows that we did get a kiss the first time. We did have it pierced the second time. And now gentleman's rule has affected it the third time. It's also leaving a downtrend formation. So next time price action gets here, I am expecting it to blow through all of this. Plus we have downtrend indication back here as well. So right now it's coming up. When it gets up here, I am suspecting it to get to the minor resistance level here. And as it continues to go up, we might get something right at the top, that blue line there, or at the top of this wick. You might be able to TP there. And then this level here, we're looking at this area here as a possible supply zone. And I Don't quote me on it. I think it's on the 1 day or the 2 hour. 2 hour. Here we go. So here's the supply zone here. They've already kissed it here, and then here you can see they already went into it. So we got 2 kisses on here. Neither one have gone into it. So as this goes up, I do think it's going to get in here, and this is where we might get a pullback with a continuation to go up. We'll keep you posted with that later. And then after that, might get a pullback here, and then there's just noise, and then we're here. Once we get here, that's when I'm suspecting that the downtrend will continue. All right. Well, I hope that you guys are making some good money out there. Go ahead and post in the chats. Let us know how you're progressing. Those of you who are actually utilizing Tamasha and P2P, our proprietary indicators. If you're enjoying the benefits and the fruit of it, we'd like to hear about it. I want to hear how it's being a blessing to someone. Also, if you guys want to go ahead and bless somebody with the indicator, you can go ahead and let me know, and we'll go ahead and get them added to the group, get them adjusted to it, and then when they make their first payment, we'll go ahead and give you a free month on your payment. All right, we'll make an exchange just because you referred someone. We do want to help people, so we're not interested in making money. We're interested in helping people. Now, of course, we have to pay because it costs us money to build these things. So that's why there's a charge there. So I want you guys to understand, don't make it about getting your free month. Make it about being a blessing to people. Introduce this to people who you believe have the discipline to see this through. All right. I love you. It's my birthday. I'm happy to be able to be serving you guys and helping you on my birthday. You guys have been wonderful and a blessing to those of you with the indicators. I'm glad to have heard the results of what's happening. Please change your family's lives and yours. And I God bless you guys, and I love you. Take care.